Hey, welcome everyone. Today we are going to look into how do we create a Azure Front Door. In the last couple of episodes, I was talking through what is Azure Front Door and what are the benefits of Azure Front Door and where exactly we started using it. In this episode, we are going to look into how do we create it. The first thing we need to create a resource group. Let's get that started. So we create a resource group, paste it here, and say review and create. Okay, let's go into the resource group here. And the next step we are going to do here is to create front door. So the one you see here, the Azure Front Door with the CDN profiles is what we need to create. So let's click on that and let's create a. So you see the Azure Front Door, you have a quick create and you have a custom create. So in this case, I'll just go with the quick create. Continue here. So once you go to the create screen, the first thing you see is the resource group is already selected. So now we need to give a name, name Azure Front Door demo. So you get options to select between a standard tier and a premium tier. In this case, I'll create an endpoint, Balaone. So if you notice that it is automatically creating an endpoint URL that would be used for our website. This will be used in our DNS name and you can use this to browse. So the next thing we need to choose is the origin. So the origin type, you have multiple options here. In case I will just keep it simple. I'm just giving it for a custom, and then I can give my blog URL here. So we'll just leave it as bala.one. You see this option here, you can enable caching. So in this case, I want caching to be enabled. So once you enable caching, there is an option where you could choose between the query string. So whenever it's caching, it needs to know when to revalidate the cache. So if anything changes, how would I update it? So there are like 4 options here. Most of the times we use the query string. So in this case, I can give the query string. Next option you see is compression, which is more like the HTTP2 compression that helps in a better performance. And so we should enable that. So the last one here, you can see this is a WAF policy, which is your application firewall. You can see this is select a WAF policy. In this case, I don't have a policy, so let's create one quickly. So I will say a default WAF policy. So and then say create. Next, don't have much tags here. Just create. Perfect. That's not too bad. Let's get to that. Okay, so here we have the front door created as promised. So let's click this and see if the site works. The site is up and running here. Part here is the connection is secure and it has an AFT.NET. I know it's a couple of more than 2 minutes, but a lot of things have been covered. So please bear with me if it is more than 2 minutes. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.